Okay, well, France, turn one. So they have 28 IPCs to spend. They also have a tech token. So with those 28 IPCs, they're going to use 6 to buy a fighter, 4 to buy an artillery, and 6 to buy 6 infantry. So let's roll their tech token and see if they get a breakthrough. And they did not get a breakthrough, so they'll keep that tech token for the next turn. Okay. Remember that combat and non-combat is at the same time in this game, so we'll just look at some of the various moves that are happening here. So, guy in French West Africa is going to move to Gold Coast. Guy in Morocco is going to move to French West Africa. Guy in Algeria is going to move to Morocco. Guy in Tunisia is going to move to Algeria. The fleet in the Med, one transport is going to move over and pair up with the Italian transport for better defense once Italy gets into the war. And then the other transport, the Dreadnought and the Cruiser, are going to come up to Sea Zone 18 and stay there for now. The transport that is in Sea Zone 18 is going to pick up the guy in Aquitaine, go to Sea Zone 15, and activate Portugal for the British, which is a thing that can happen. So we'll make the adjustment to the British money in a moment. So those are all done. Okay, in terms of other moves, there are some. So let's have a look up here. So the cruiser in Sea Zone 18 is going to try and take out the German cruiser that is convoying England right now. One guy in Burgundy is going to move into Lorraine. And then everybody else in Lorraine and Burgundy is, or sorry, wait a minute. Everything in Picardy is going into Belgium. Everything in Lorraine is going into Belgium. And they have a machine gun there. And so those are there. And then the two horses from Paris are going to tow 2 more artillery into Belgium. Okay. The fighter will also go up there and try and gain air superiority. We haven't had a fight yet, but we'll see what happens. Okay, everything in Burgundy except for the one guy who went to Lorraine is going to go to Picardy. All of the guys in France are going to go to Picardy. And the cavalry in Picardy is going to come down to Ile-de-France, and the guy in Brittany is going to move to Picardy. So we will chip those things a little bit later. So let's do other things. Oh, there's one more movement just over here in the Pacific. The guy in French India is going to move into East India just to get him moving, just for the hell of it. He's not really doing much over there, so let's see if he can get in the war somehow. Okay, so we should probably do the easy one first, and that's the sea battle in Sea Zone 20. It's just a 3 versus a 3. The British cruiser versus the German cruiser. So all we need to do is roll 3s. So this is a British cruiser, or sorry, French cruiser, and it's a hit. And the German cruiser gets to try and take that out, and it does. So they kill each other, but that does get rid of the convoy for England. So that's one less thing that England has to worry about on its turn. Okay, so I'm going to come around and bring we'll look at the board from upside down, because I'll put the roller there, and we'll try and tidy up this mess here first of all. Okay, so there are a couple of things happening here. Okay, so that's all the men. So I'll chip that guy out. So he goes away. there are 2 extra of those. So they go 1, 2. There's a nice big pile of those. And then there's 1 or 2 horses as well, plus that. All right, over here we need to chip in 1, 2 of those guys. You're probably seeing a lot of my arm. Sorry about that. Okay, so we first have to establish air superiority. So that means there's a dogfight, and the winner of this dogfight actually gets to become an ace, but I think that happens in the next turn. So, okay, so the French plane shoots at the German plane, and it hits the German plane. The German plane shoots at the French plane, and it hits the French plane. So no aces, and nobody has air superiority. So, well, I guess it could have been worse. Okay, so that means that certain things have to be fixed here. Okay, so for the, those are dead. For the French, they have 4 artillery paired with 4 infantry. And then, so the 5 here is, or sorry, yeah, 8, well, let me see here, hold on. I think I have to do this again. Let me see what I got happening here. So we got 2, 3, 6, 9, 12 infantry and 6 artillery. So, oh, 6 artillery? Okay. Yeah, hold on, 6. Yes, 6 artillery. 12 infantry, 6 artillery. There's a machine gun with that. Okay, so 6, 3 infantry, or sorry, 6 artillery. Let me see here. I've done this wrong. 6 artillery. Pair with those. 6, 2, 4, 5, 2. That's 5. Oh, I don't have enough dice. We'll use that then. Okay. 6 artillery. Pair with 6 infantry. There's 6 more infantry left, but 3 of them are pumped up by a machine gun, and 3 of them will just fire at 2. So I think I've got that right, if I've not screwed up too badly. Okay, so we'll roll that first. Okay, so we have, and of course the cavalry doesn't do anything. Okay, so that should be correct. So let's see what they end up rolling. So 6, 12, yeah, okay, that's right. So 15 3s and 3 2s. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know how well you can see that, but there we go. 7. So 7 hits total. Whoops. 2, 4, 6, 7 hits total. Now I have to calculate the Germans. I had the dice already, but I think I screwed up the counting, so I'll try it again. Okay, so the Germans are going to do, these are all at 3, but 3 of them are at 4 because of the machine gun. So 3, 6, that's 7 3s. And then we have 3, 6, 9, 11. So 7, so 11, so 3 at that, 8, and, sorry, 3, 7, 8 and 7, so it should be 15 3s and 3 4s if I've got that right. So there's the 3 4s. 4, 7, 11, 13, 15. So 15 3s and 3 4s, and there were 7 hits on the Allied side. And see how the Central Powers get. Okay, let's see here. Whoa, 2, 4, 6, Oh, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 hits. 12 hits. So 7 hits versus 12 hits. So 7 hits on the Germans will be 7 of those. 3, 6, 7. And 12 hits. 2 of them will be those guys. And then 9 of them will be these guys. 3, 6, 9. Because I want to leave 3 for the machine gun. And that means one of these guys is dead. One of those guys is dead. Okay, so that should be it. Wow, that's quite the massacre in Belgium there. Okay. All right, so I think that's it for the French turns to place stuff. So I'll go around to the other side of the board again. Everything's going in Paris anyway, so I think, oh, I could place in Verdun, I guess, but I'm not going to, because I think that's kind of silly. Okay. So everything will go into Paris. Okay. All right. So, we don't have any. Oh, we do have to take the Germans down 2 and put the British up 2, but France income doesn't change. So British is up 2, Germans are down 2 because that's contested. Okay, so British up 2, Germans down 2, and let's see if France gets any of that. No, no. Marine and Belgium, no, and no. Okay, so no bonuses or anything like that. So France is going to get 26 IPCs. I don't think they're convoyed anywhere. So just 26 IPCs for France, and that's going to be it. And they're going to keep their tech token for next turn. So that's France, and England's going to be up next.